Alright, I hope everyone's having a pretty good day today. We are going to be talking about what 4-star should you actually go for. I know a lot of people are talking about the 5 stars and who to go for, but not a lot of people are talking about the 4 stars that are super important to helping the 5 stars that you end up going for. So, let's start off with the free-to-play characters. So there are 9 4-star characters in the game as of recording, and 5 out of the 9 of them are actually free. 1/3 of them are from the story, which is Yang Yang, Chisa, and Baiji, and the other 2, which are Sanhua and Yanwu, are from the free events. So, if we're going to be starting off with the 5 stars, then let's go ahead with Yanwu first. If you like Yanwu, then I would probably pair him with Kalcharo because of his sub DPS capability in helping Kalcharo. If you're going with Yang Yang, I would probably not suggest going with. Then she could be an okay substitute for a limited banner character like Xian, but I would typically stay away from that because she's not the best sub DPS to help out with. But on the other hand, Sanhua is actually a really good glacial support DPS that we get. She provides ample amount of damage, but we don't really have a main DPS that is a glacial that could be beneficial with Sanhua. So what I would say is it's perfectly fine to build Sanhua, and the cool thing is that she can be paired with someone like Rover as the main DPS, she'll be the sub DPS, and someone like Baiji could be the support. Moving on to Chisa, she could also be a pretty good main DPS. Now she can also be paired with other characters, but for now, if you're going with a free-to-play route, there isn't many other free-to-play fusion characters that are around, so that's just something to be aware of. Like I've said before, she's also another character that you can pair with other people. And all of these characters are perfectly fine when you mix and match all of them. Even though some of them don't necessarily boost the other characters, they're still really good characters, so you can easily level them up and use them. However, these are just some characters that I'm suggesting that could be beneficial as opposed to others. So moving on with Baiji, the final free-to-play that we get, she's an insanely good support that we have if you're going for a free-to-play. And the reason why is because not only does she give you healing, but she also gives you a 15% increased damage to the main DPS. Alright, let's take a break real quick. You can actually get a chance to win a free battle pass on the day of release when you subscribe to the channel and join the Discord. I'll be giving them away on May 22nd on Twitch at approximately 11 AM, and I might be live on YouTube as well, so make sure you're there. Alright, let's get back to the discussion. Now that we've talked about the free-to-play characters, let's talk about the pay-to-win 4 stars. And in all honesty, they're not necessarily pay-to-win because they're silly easy to get if you pull for the limited banner characters a couple of different times. So starting off with Alto, if you manage to get Alto, then you can probably use him for a main DPS such as Xian and have another support, which is probably going to be Baiji or even Verena, which is already a pretty good team. However, if you're going to be pulling for Xian, then I would suggest getting more Tefi because of his ultimate boost that helps Xian out a lot more than Alto, surprisingly, even though Mortefi is a fusion-based character. Now that we've talked about those 2 characters, let's move on to Dongjin. So Dongjin is a Havoc character that is a super good main DPS. She can also pair well with any other team. I would highly suggest you to go for her if you like her design and if you'd like her to be your main DPS. She can pair well with other characters such as Tao Chi or even other supports, and can have someone like Rover or even other supports like Sanhua to be the sub DPS. And finally, moving on to Tao Chi, she's a Havoc character as well, but I wouldn't necessarily suggest her because she's not the best support that we have. We get a free 4-star support that is already better than Tao Chi. However, if you do like her design, oh my god, wow, then you can easily disregard anything I say because at the end of the day, you're trying to play a game for fun, right? So if you're going to go for any character, then just go for them. But these are the characters that I would suggest prioritizing so that you can have the best possible outcome for the game. Alright, that's everything for me. If you'd like to join me on future guides or discussions, then feel free to like, subscribe, and join the Discord to stay up to date on future events. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.